So what does collaboration look like for leaders and churches from other theological backgrounds? Well, in this video, I want to share with you a tool developed by Bud Houston down in Dallas, Fort Worth, that will really help you to understand where that overlap can be and how to navigate that challenge. That's coming up. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Multiplying Disciples channel. My name is Mark, and as always, here on this channel, we give you simple tips, tools, and principles to multiply disciples, leaders, and churches until there is no place left. And in this video, I want to talk about collaboration. So it is essential as we are working in different harvest fields to find out who we can collaborate with and how we can collaborate for the advancement of the kingdom. There's going to be overlap, and we're going to begin to step on each other's toes. Now, how can we begin to work together? In some recent videos, I shared with you on this topic of networking and how to identify who might be a good partner to work with. And in this video, I want to talk with you about some specific ways that you can collaborate ongoing with some of those different networks and churches. So this tool was developed by Bud Houston. I'm going to give him all the credit on that. And I'm going to put a link down in the description below to his YouTube channel and his content. Check it out. He is a really great thinker, really strategic, and will give you some really practical tips for engaging unreached people groups and how to make disciples in general. So check out that content. Okay, so really what this can look like is this picture of concentric circles. So I'm going to put that up here on the screen. And as you look at this, you're going to see that there are these concentric circles of overlap. And at the very widest, we've got prayer, of course. And then as those circles go in, it follows the 4 fields or 5 parts of kingdom growth. So we've got engagement or going to new fields, gospeling. We've got the grow field or discipleship, church, and then finally leadership development. Now, there is a level of alignment that's got to be there for you to partner with another network or church at the leadership development level. And that's not always going to happen with every group that you interact with. In fact, there's going to be a lot of groups where you theologically are not on the same page, and you're going to need to navigate through what can we do together. And that's where this is going to become helpful, because some of those more outer concentric circles, you can find some overlap. Even if theologically you might not align at the level of how you're going to make a disciple, you can definitely align in the place of prayer, in the place of engagement, and gospeling. Those tend to be those circles at the outer edge that you can most align with other networks and organizations and churches. And so at that point where the gospel then moves to that place of discipleship and church formation, what is church, and leadership development, that's where there begins to be a little bit of a difference in methodology and theology around what are essentials of discipleship, what should be focused on, what shouldn't be focused on, what do we believe about certain things. And don't let that, here's, I guess, the bottom line of this video, don't let those differences be the barrier to collaboration with others for the sake of the kingdom, when we can partner around prayer and identifying where there are gaps in our city and sharing the gospel with those fields. And then there's going to be some that we're going to align with around the discipleship place and some parts of discipleship, and then others that we're going to really connect with on all of those levels and have all that alignment. And those are going to be our real people that we can really team with in reaching whole cities. So yeah, so I hope this is helpful for you to begin to look at these relationships that you might have and say, how can we collaborate to this level? And it doesn't mean that we are going to be on the same page if we go into the harvest together and you believe something about how to share the gospel with the Holy Spirit that I don't believe. On some level, you can look past that. So hopefully this can help you to navigate those things, and check out Bud's content for more on that. And, I would just encourage you to take this. This is one way I'm beginning to use this, and begin to write names and networks in those circles to kind of help you begin to think through who can you collaborate with and how deeply can you collaborate with them. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. It was helpful for me. So yeah, until next time, keep making disciples and planting churches until there's no place left, and keep doing it not alone, but in collaboration as much as you can with everyone else in your city and in your target segment, because it's going to take all of us to get this job done. Don't exclude people that you might have some overlap with. So hope that's helpful. See you guys next time.